Okay, this is what's called a grammar warm-up. We just do one a day, and first you try it on your own. So if you can print this off, just do the first one today. Try it on your own first, and then I will have a video for you to check it with. So I don't expect you to have this correct the very first time you do it, but I do expect you to correct any mistakes you have when you listen to me. Okay. So I know this first one, you probably are just going to do it with me, and that's fine. But then from now on, like tomorrow, um, do your grammar warm up, the second one, and then listen to me. Okay. And after you've already tried it on your own. Okay. But for this first one, we can just do it together. Okay. So as I do it right now, you're going to do it with me. And then for the other ones, as we do it together, you correct yours. So when it's all done and you have all four of them done, or however many you'll get done before you come back, you'll hand those papers in to me when you come back, and I will check to see that you corrected them and that you wrote your sentences correctly after going over them with me. All right, so let's start. It always starts with a sentence at the top. It says, next Monday will be Matt's 10th birthday. And then they have you do different things to this sentence. So let's do the first one. Number 1 says, circle the words that should be capitalized. So think to yourself, what words need to be capitalized in that sentence? Well, one of them that needs to be capitalized is next, because next is the beginning of a sentence, right? Now I have to do this on the computer, so it's a little weird. So bear with me. So make sure you circle the word next because it's the first word of the sentence, so it needs to be capitalized. Well, what other words need to be capitalized? Well, Monday needs to be capitalized because Monday is a proper noun, right? Proper nouns name specific places and people and things. So Monday is a specific thing, it's a specific day, so it's proper, and proper nouns need to be capitalized. Well, what other word needs to be capitalized? Well, Matt is another proper noun, so let's circle Matt because that needs, whoa, sorry, that's a bad circle. Matt needs to be capitalized. It's another proper noun. So there are 3 words in this sentence that need to be capitalized. All right, let's go on to number 2. Number 2 says, highlight the adjectives in the sentence. Well, what is an adjective? An adjective describes a noun. Okay, it's not just a describing word, it's a word that describes a noun because there are also adverbs, which those are words that describe a verb. So we need to be specific. Adjectives describe a noun. So let's look for any words that describe a noun. Well, we have a noun. Well, one of the nouns is Matt. Well, there's no adjectives that describe what kind of person Matt is, so we'll skip that. What about birthday? What kind of birthday is it? It's a 10th birthday. Now, I do not have a tool that allows me to highlight. So if you have a highlighter, that will be great. Just highlight the word 10th. Because I don't have a highlighter on this tool, I am going to just underline it. Actually, instead of using this tool, I could go up to here. No, actually, I can't. Never mind. I can't do it. I'm just going to underline it. Just pretend that that is highlighted. All right, so number 3, underline the word that shows possession. Well, what does possession mean? Possession means ownership. Something belongs to that person or they own that, or it belongs to a thing. So which word here shows that something belongs to them? Well, the birthday belongs to Matt. So Matt is what shows the ownership, okay? Because Matt is the one doing the owning. Does that make sense? Matt's doing the owning, so he's the one that shows ownership. So I'm going to underline it. Yes, I know that we've already circled it, but it's okay. We're going to underline it too. So underline Matt's. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to make a text box here because I am going to write the sentence. All right. So now it says that we need to write the sentence correctly. Well, let's start at the beginning. What's the first thing we need to do? Well, we need to capitalize that next because that we already said that this word needs to be capitalized. So let's do that. I think let's do that. Let's make this bigger. I know I'm kind of weird like this, but I kind of want it to be on the line. So I'm going to make it even better. All right. Close enough. All right, so make sure you do a capital N and then EXT. All right, well, Monday also needs to be capitalized. So let's capitalize Monday. And will and be, there's nothing that we need to do with that. Those are spelled correctly. So will be. And Matt, it's circled, so it needs to be capitalized. So let's capitalize Matt. Now, it shows ownership. Do you know what we need to do to this word to show ownership? Well, if you don't, it's an apostrophe S. So make sure you put the apostrophe S, okay? Because to show ownership, you have that apostrophe there. All right, so 10th is spelled correctly. We can just write that correctly. And birthday is spelled correctly, so we can just spell that the same way. Now, are we done? I hope you said no, because do not forget the period. You need a period at the end of your sentence. So yours should look like mine. Next Monday will be Matt's 10th birthday. And as long as you have it like that, you'll get the full credit, even if you missed something and then when we went over it, you changed it, okay? Because I look at your corrections. All right, so let's go on to our final one. It says, cross out any word that is not spelled correctly. Well, which words aren't spelled correctly? Well, frist, that's not a word. So I'm going to cross that one out. It's not frist. Now, it does not tell you that you have to spell them correctly, but you know me. We're going to do it. Let's do it right. Let's say what it actually is. So how do you spell first? Well, it's F-I-R-S-T. That's first. What other word is spelled incorrectly? Well, second, that's spelled right. Third, that's spelled right. Fifth, what's fifth? It's supposed to be fifth. So that's not right. That's not how you spell fifth. So I'm going to cross that out. Well, how do you spell fifth? You spell fifth, F-I-F. They forgot the other F. It's F-I-F-T-H, fifth. So that is the first grammar warm-up. Tomorrow, you can do the bottom side of the page, which is number 2, and then be looking for my video. I will put another video on here, and you can check it then and make your corrections. Okay, enjoy.